What's up, guys? I'm Nathaniel, and this is what you need to know today. So I'm going to give you some updates on what's going on with HUMBL. We're going to have an investor call meeting on May 7th. Before I go any further, I have to tell you, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a stockbroker. I'm just an electrician who just so happens to like to trade stocks, but I am big on HUMBL. So what are we going to talk about today? Well, some of my other fellow YouTubers have already gone over some of these things that I'm going to go over as well, and some of my own thoughts and opinions on it. But at the very end, I'm going to have an extra little special treat for you guys. You're not going to want to miss something that nobody else has been talking about, and you don't want to miss this. But before I go any further, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications, so you can get the latest of what's going on with HUMBL, as I am definitely a fan. Okay, so we got our business insights. What's going to be covered? We've got the patents that have been filed, so we're going to find out a little bit more about these patents, probably how they pertain and how they're going to protect HUMBL and their products. Then we're going to have the share structure, which a lot of folks have been commenting on Twitter and been concerned about the share structure. And you know, it's always good to check and make sure that you're on the same page with HUMBL and what they're looking to do, right? What's their ultimate plan? Are they looking to cash out the business and take all the shareholders' money and do all that? I think if you've been following this and you've been connected to HUMBL from the very beginning back in November, early November like I have, the easy answer to this is very much no. But it's still good to get some clarity on these preferred shares and how Brian Foote plans on using them. You know, just because somebody can exercise them doesn't necessarily mean that they will exercise them, first of all. But I really can't comment on this because I'm not an insider. I don't work for HUMBL, so I don't really have a lot to say about this. We're just going to really have to wait and hear it from HUMBL, the team over there, directly. Then they're going to be discussing the mergers and acquisitions, the updates on that. So what connections have they made? And this might lead into the other conversation that I'm going to have with you at the end, so don't miss it. Okay. Enough of that. And then we're going to talk about the product roadmap. Where are we at? You know, when are we going to get these other things? Remember, they just got the ticketing thing. I knew that wasn't going to be on the app, at least not really in a way that we can, not like a button. We just press one button and then maybe have a list of all the venues in different states, or do a search by certain area or type of event, whatever it is. But look, the ticketing thing is much bigger than just the events. It can be like I've mentioned in other videos, besides just concerts, it could be, you know, tickets to get on the subway, tickets for airplanes. I mean, ticketing is like everything has. There's tickets all over the place. My personal thing that I'm really looking forward to, so I hope this will come out here soon, will be the peer-to-peer. I want to really send some money to some folks. I want to use this. I know it's coming. I'm eager. Am I being impatient for this? Yes, maybe a little bit, but not to the point where I'm going to sell my shares. No way. So anyways, marketplace. We got the marketplace thing, because we're going to get some updates on that, the NFTs. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Brian Foote had mentioned that they're working on exclusive rights with the NFL, you know, the professional athletes and stuff like that. So that's a big deal, because if you have exclusive rights, that means nobody can buy the stuff from anywhere else except from you. And the very fact that he's even got professional athletes that are willing to put together this stuff with him, obviously this is for the athletes' benefit too, but the fact that they're willing to even go this route with these NFTs and all that, and it should tell you that HUMBL's a real company and they're not looking for just a quick in and out, take your money and run. And then of course we've got the ETXs. So So we're probably gonna get some updates on that. Maybe the correlation and making it easier to sign up for it, because that's gonna be a real key factor in the big market. So you might think of us investors, because we're invested, we're using the tools. We're like the guinea pigs a little bit, because we get to test the stuff out first, and then we kind of give our feedback back to folks over there at HUMBL so they can revise it. Now, we knew going into this that this was just going to be like your basic platform, and then they're going to be building and adding features on to the HUMBL app. But they do plan on making a super app, and no doubt they're going to make it better and better each time they do these updates. And then we have the people's hiring. And like I said, I know some other folks have already done this, but just like a little recap, and maybe you pick up a couple extra points that somebody else didn't talk about. Hiring management, people that work in technology, likely coders and stuff like that. You know, they're going to be building out those things. And then you got operations and those who are creative, maybe graphic arts or something like that. Okay, so what is it that I was holding out to tell you? You're gonna like this, like I said. I'm just gonna go ahead and pop over to this, and I'm gonna read it word for word. I'm not the best reader, but I'm gonna go ahead and give it a go. Now, this is on their white pages, and it's on page 9, so you can read this for yourself. This is what it says. Block indexes are already in use in the global markets, and the blocks team will be making an announcement in calendar year 2021 regarding a signed partnership between one of the world's most predominant indexing firms headquartered in the United States, with indexes and financial products that have appeared on networks like CNBC, Fox Business, Bloomberg, and areas ranging from online, retail, to solar batteries, mining industry, and blockchain. Let me just read that part at the top again. I'm just going to paraphrase it here. The blocks team will be making an announcement in calendar year 2021 regarding a signed partnership. Signed partnership. That means this is not like it's a negotiation. They already have this signed partnership. So it's already an agreement. And we're going to find out sometime in 2021. Well, what year are we in? 2021. When do you think the best time to be holding your shares are? Do you think you want to buy your shares after the announcement, or have your shares before the announcement? So this is the reason why you got to be careful. You know, of course, everyone makes their own decisions when they're going to buy and when they're going to sell, but you really have to pay attention to these details and don't go with the herd. People buy for the expectation of something that's going to happen, right? So we just have to be patient. I've talked about this in some of my other videos. Patience is the key. You have to be patient. And those who are patient will be victorious in the end. It's just like raising a kid. At first, you got a baby. The baby cries a lot, keeps you up all night long. Maybe you're feeling like that with HUMBL. Your baby's crying. It's keeping you up at night because you're thinking about it. I'm losing money. Or I'm up, but it's close. Right? So this is your baby. But, you know, if you take care of your baby, it will grow, and you invest time and energy into your baby. Your baby becomes a nice teenager and an adult, and before you know it, he's made a name for himself, right? The point of the matter is you have to give things time to mature. This is a company that's in its infant stage, right? You're in the ground level. This is what a ground level investment business is like. Prior to investing in HUMBL, I hadn't invested in penny stocks in years. Prior to HUMBL, I didn't do any YouTube videos. I only do this because I'm excited about HUMBL. I believe in their vision, and I think other people out there, a lot of you, feel the same way. We have to be patient. It's not instant gratification. That's not how it works with this type of business. Really, any business you're growing, it's just not like that. You're gonna have your ups and downs. And you're always gonna have those people out there that are gonna be negative, and they're always gonna be like, this stock's going down to 30 cents. You know, don't listen to those people. Are they really doing you any favors? No. They're just playing tricks with you in your mind. Anyways, keep an eye on this one, guys. 2021, we're gonna get an announcement about this. I hope you enjoyed watching today. I'm Nathaniel, and this is what you needed to know today.